Emergency Bitcoin update. Last time we did this, we dumped 30%, and right now we have an even worse situation. Let me show you. Now, we've been talking on this channel about the divergences that happened here and here. They gave us the dump, they gave us the pump. Well, guess what? They're giving us the dump. I'm going to start as a top down on the monthly time frame. Alright, now we have a red dot trying to print on market cipher B, giving us a divergence. Look at this beautiful wick candlestick. This is going to be the last chance. And guess what? I have a setup for y'all in here as well. 13-to-1 risk to reward. Going down the fractal, we also have a red dot trying to print, and we have a week until this prints. Again, 3-week time frame. 2-week time frame does have bearish divergence confirmed. Money flow coming out. Not good news for bulls. Weekly time frame has bearish divergences across the larger range, and then even more locally we have bearish divergences. Weekly time frame, this is a compounding confluence, and again your money flow coming out, not a good sign. And here we are back to the 3-day time frame. So I want to talk about this because we do have a momentum wave curving up, right? There's no green dot yet, but we could get a situation like what happened over here. Going to the daily, we've already come up a long ways, and it wouldn't be surprised to get a red dot. So now we're going to take a look at the larger range and our more local range. So our larger range is like so, giving us a volume area low right on this OB, right on this POC. Now we do also have a very major support resistance zone at about right here. So I do have an alert set, and I'm watching for a potential divergence in this area, as well as a market structure flip when we sweep this liquidity. One thing I want to note is look how easy this setup was for trading this going down. If you were to just pull out with your VPVR and get these like local ranges, every time price action did a break of structure, it revisited the volume area low of the previous range before dumping, giving beautiful setups if you just took the entries at volume area low, stop loss somewhere behind the POC, and then targeting market structure lows, right? Simple setups. Love that. If you need to learn that kind of stuff, I recommend checking this out because it's pretty beautiful in here. You even have a bit of a fake out here, which you could have even used that same theory for a long, but it would have failed. Could have got a scalp out of that though. But again, look, break a structure, comes back, visits the volume area low, sweeps the low. Fake out, and then you get the same thing happening here. Boom. Now, one thing I just want to point out, it's very important that y'all understand that if we start closing body candles above this level, that'll be a bullish market structure flip, okay? Right? That would be your higher fractal market structure flip. Not good for shorts. So it's very easy for us to watch for an SFP and a lower fractal market structure flip for our confirmations to get a very beautiful short, and just matching all of that with our confluence, right? And we would know better to not chase as many shorts up here simply because of that market structure flip. When we pull a fib from our range from that high to this low, now we do get some interesting levels. 618 does happen to follow through with our major POCs up here, as well as we'd be sweeping a lot of this liquidity. Now I do just want to throw in one more setup. If for whatever reason we do come up to this area clearing out liquidity, we do have a very simple setup and stop loss like so. But I am highly expecting this area to get hit first. Right, something like this before we would sweep something like up here. Again, keep in mind those higher fractal market cipher momentum waves, right? What's that 3-day gonna do? What's the daily gonna look like? Are we gonna start getting a red dot that's gonna cancel out the 3-day green dot? Ultimately, we should be watching this area. Even our market cipher B deviation, or not market cipher, our Fibonacci retracement pull gives us a deviation TP confluence with that 9DK level. And we get this level when we look at this percentage pull from the last time we had something like this. Now keep in mind, this is actually a lot more bearish looking than this scenario, especially that money flow. Worst case scenario for Bitcoin, we actually do start breaking market structure and coming down for those lower levels. And these are actually very important levels. Interesting that this deviation is aligned so perfectly. I've been talking about this. This is going to be the market cycle bottom, in my opinion. Go check out those videos if you want to TA on that. So tell me, are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Are you buying up here? Are you looking to sell? What are your strategies? What do y'all think? Please let me know. Thanks for watching. God bless, and manage your risk accordingly.